All right, today is the day that I am going to tint all my windows. All right, actually, I'm going to tint the back windows. I'm going to tint this window, the rear window, the small window in the back, the rear small window, and these windows on the other side. I'm a little bit nervous to tint the windows. This is my first attempt tinting the windows. Truthfully, I watched about 8 hours of video how to tint windows, so hopefully YouTube doesn't steer me wrong. So the first thing you need when you tint windows is tint. So I actually brought this from Walmart for about, I think, $12 or $13. This is 20%, and this is about 2 by 6.5 feet. So this should be enough for the entire car. I know professionals that actually recommend at least 2 rolls of this, but since this is my first time, I'm actually going to try to use 3 rolls I'm going to try to use 2 rolls, but if I mess up, I have a 3rd roll just in case. So I have 3 rolls of tint, Black Magic tint I brought from Walmart. Cheap, but efficient. What else do I have? I have the heat gun, and I have scissors, and I have the tools I brought off of Amazon. These are the tools that I've seen that other professionals use, so hopefully this doesn't steer me wrong. I know the first thing I have to do is prep the window, clean the window on this side, and clean the window on this side. And the last thing you definitely need is towels. These are brand spanking new towels. This is lint-free, brand new towels. So this is what I'm going to use. Actually, this is my wife's car, and she uses for work. And she's always wanted tints on her windows. So I decided, you know what? I'm not going to wait. I'm going to try this myself, and hopefully this turns out to be a decent tint job. Okay, I actually prepared the window. I cleaned this side, the interior of the car, and I cleaned the exterior side of the window. And now I'm prepping the tint for the sides of the window. So I'm gonna spray it down a little more. It took me about 15 minutes to clean the window, so it might take longer. I know I've seen people on YouTube, it took them probably like 5 minutes to clean the window, but you know, like I said, this is my first time cleaning, ever installing tint. I'm a little nervous, and hopefully I don't mess up the tint that much. Alright, I was able to separate it, and I realized that the sticky part, I think this is the right side. The sticky part is on this side. So I think I did a good job. So let me go and touch it. Oh man, I messed up. I'm actually glad I brought extra rolls. I have bad news and good news. The good news is I was able to cut the second piece of tint and actually put it on the window. The bad news is I don't know how I even did this. I just don't know how. I'm actually glad I got 3 rolls. I got it onto the window, but the bottom is short. As you can see here, the bottom is very short. I might tint this. I want to try to tint this window. I should have started with this window first. It's small. It should be easy enough for me to tint. So I'm going to start with this window. I did it. I was able to tint this small window. I should have started with the smallest window. This is the non-tinted side. And this is the tinted side. All right, it is the next day, and I have to tell you that I was able to install tint on this side, the back window, but the back window, you can still see bubbles and lines. The back window was the hardest because since I had to actually hold it up like this to tint it, it was almost impossible. From the back, you can't tell that there's bubbles, maybe here. But once you close the car trunk, you can see here and right here. So this is my first time. I'm not sure if I want to take this off or not. And this was actually good. This came out good, but I rushed it at night. You can see the lines here and here. I'm actually going to redo this tint. I was able to tint the front small windows. These windows were the easiest to tint. This window and this window. So, but to tint these windows was a pain, man. If you know what you're doing, go for it. If you have no idea what you're doing like I did, I watched 8 hours of how to tint windows and I still happen to mess things up, go to a professional. Please do. I got one more window to tint right there and I am done. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this will convince you to tint your car, and I'll see you next time on the channel.